Hi, my name is Gerfredo Gonzalez. I'm a student Ingeniería Industrial in the Instituto Tecnológico of Tijuana. I take the class of estadistica inferencial, and I explain one exercise of Unit 5, the book of estadistica Mario Triola 11th edition. Okay. Unit 10 2. Exercise 4. Weight loss and correlation in the test of the Weight Watchers programs. A record weight of 40 people before and after undergoing the regimen. Suppose that the weight before after gives result R equal 0.876. There is sufficient evidence to support the claim that there are a linear correlation between the week before and after. The value of R indicates that the program is effective for weight loss. Why? Before the results of the positive correlation and the program muestral with is effective, not the signs occurrence cannot be concluded because the problem does not stipulate in that was based, but if you specify data which were satisfactory. The next exercise 5. Level of significance A equal 0.05. Discarded garbage and family size of students conducted be researched at the University of Arizona. The weight was obtained total in pounds of water disposed in a week, and it was the size of family of 62 homes. That was used to calculate the value of the coefficient of linear correlation of 0.758. There is sufficient evidence to support the claim that there is a linear correlation between the weight of the discarded garbage and the size of the family. Yes, the value of the 0.758 is great that the critical value of 0.254 approximately. Why is the obtain the result? Okay, we have 0.758. This value we can see on the on this table A6. When see the remember, we have the 72 families and the problem, and see the remember the significance level, the 0.05, and intercept this value 60, and the A obtain this point 254. This is value critical obtain. And the next significance level 0.05. Heights of motors and ductors are measured the size in inches of a simple of 8 parts of subjects composed of motor and ductor. When used Excel with the heights of motors and ductors is a coefficient of linear correlation of 0.693 according to the data National Health Examination Survey. There is sufficient evidence to support the claim that there is a linear correlation between the heights of the mothers and their doctors. Explain. Okay, because 0.693 does not set the value of the 0.707 of the tablet 6, we conclude that sufficient evidence does not support the claim of a correlation. Remember this table? And this bullet. The intercept, subjects, and significance level. Continue. Heights of motors doctor was time a simple 8 parts of motors and ductors and measured their heights inches. The linear correlations coefficient is a 0.693 and the equation of the regression simply is G equal 69 less 0.0849 for x, where x represents the heights of the mothers according to the data of National Health Examination Survey. Average maternal height is 63.1 inches and height average of doctor is 63.3 inches. Calculate the best prediction height of doctors if the mother has a height of 60 inches. we obtain one result of the equal 63.906. We obtain this result. We need to go to a min tab, and now we need to replace x for 60 inches, this form, and to get the g equation is this, but I have the 69 less 0.08494616, and as we obtain this model. This is the result of the problem 6. And the next problem, we have heights and weights of supermodels gets the size in inches and weights in pounds of a random sampling of 9 supermodels: Alves, Aberman, Hilton, Dyer, Turlington, Hall, Campbell, Massa, and Home. The linear correlation coefficient is 0.360, and the linear equation is equal 31.8 less 1.23 for x, where the x represent height. The average of the linear size is 69.3 inches, and the average 9 weight is 170 pounds. What is the best predicted weight of the supermodels that measure 72 inches tall? The result is less 56.76, but as note there are negative models approximated is 56.76. I don't remember exist values of the pounds negatives. It's at a point when see in this problem. And the next problem, size of casinos and games calculate the best predicted and millions of dollars amount of profits, where the Trump Plaza Casino has 87,100,000 square feet in size. What is the difference between the result and real earning that are 65 60.1 millions? Well, we take this tablet and the result, but for we need go take it this result, we need go to min tab and take this models. when you capture the stats, you need go to statistics, regression, and regression, and take it the cheap values is size and predictor x and analysis, and accept and obtain this table. We indicate the rec of the correlation for obtains these values, and minitab give it the equation regression. And now when we need put the values of equation, it's put 94x minus 0.4464 and the 4 million dollars. And this obtain this result. Okay. And the next problem 9, correlation test used the information in the screen to determine the value of the coefficient of linear correlation. Warning: be careful to correctly identify the sign of the correlation coefficient, considering that there are 32 pairs of dots. It's sufficient evidence to support the claim of a linear correlation between car weights and quantities of ballast being consumed in the road. Okay, we this take this table of the dates. What is the you can see in this table?
In this table you can see the regression equation, vector, coefficients, constants, stars, zero, and analysis of variance. But we need principle, and the everything this part is this table. Sorry, we have other table, but in this table we obtain duration equation, picture constants, best weight, and error in the
linear R mm, well, the most important for obtain R is this, but now is an the R we need for obtain this R is obtain this 65%, and working this pod we for work this for work when this part we need take it the and transform this 65% and 6.6, and now elevate the root quadrant is this, and obtain this the value of the error. Remember what is we do is see the error elevator of the two. What this is 65% is, and applicate the root cubic quadrant and obtain this value. So recognize, remember this problem. R is equal a 0.806, and the critical value is of the between entre 0.361 and 0.335, and the p value is equal to 0. It's have it's intended to support the claim of the linear correlation between the eigens of cards and their amount of road full consumption. And next problem, other prediction of the consumption of the fuel the road is a car weighs 4 millilbs, which is the value that best predicates the highest fuel consumption, assuming that there are linear correlation between the height and the heat wave fuel consumption. Okay, for obtain this equation we need go to. Okay, so remember we have a table and take the relation equation is this, and for work in this equation, see, take it and go to a mini tab, calc, and the next put the equation. It's a 5.5 less 0.0058744 millions, and obtain a value of the 27.02 mils per gallon. Let's see who see this. On the next 17, a global warming to arise the concentration of the CO2 dioxide of carbon in parts per million and temperature in grade centigrades for different years according to the Earth Policy Institute. Figure A, the explained variation; B, the unexplained variance; and C, total variance; D, the coefficient of determination; and E, error estimation. Standard. Well, we take these models for conclusion of the result. We need to go to MinTab and go to statistics, regression, and put this temperature of the G and CTO and the prediction X and accept. We time this table and take the values. And see the result is we obtain the A explained variant, unexplained variant, and error C SC, and we take the total variation and the other stand error, this value. So for obtain determinate coefficients, it's not necessary. We have the array quadrant as this. Remember, it's a percent. It's convert to 0.796 rather than this value, and you can see the values is same. The other form of time determination coefficient is this. This take this value enter C total variant. We throwing the air elevator 2, but we well, I show you the other form of time this ball. Let's calc. Let's put this ball. Okay, put this 2660.64 plus entry 3344.12 and set the obtained this ball with expected 79.6%. Okay, and the next. have a prediction of gross earning of movies refers to the dataset 9 of the Appendix B and determine the best regression equation where movies in millions of dollars gross profits. It's the response variable and ignoring the MPAA classification. Y is the best equation is the best equation adequate to predict earnings that will be get a movie. It makes sense combine variants of predictions. Well, we need to go to the mini tab for time the equal and put the studies duration, adjust model duration, and put this value of the ganancias and respond and predictions presupposed on millions and duration, and go to accept. Every time this pause. And the equation is this upside the equation, and the p value is this. What is the response with this equation? And my conclusion is no very efficient. For one reason, I work with the money, but the longest of the movie it's no one value of I need. It's the one reason for now is it's no efficient. I think will be to set the simple linear equation. Okay, and next problem. Car's performance referred to the Appendix B16 data set and determine the best regression equation where the highway full consumption and milliards of gallons is the response variant and as AC to measure the weight of the car, its leg and displacement of volumetric or displacement capacity. Only using the variance as a possible for scat variables is the best equation good for predict the highway's full consumption. Okay, for obtaining this value, I need work with this test. The values of the table. Take and put this. When you put the values of the mini tab, you go to studies, regression, whose model regression, and remember for gallon, the gallon
follow the pesos and put the displacement. I'm working with displacement and pesos. And go to status small regression, and put gallons and respond, and prediction continuous, peso 2, and displacement same. And accept. We take it the equation regression offline. And this part and this part. See the point, the P is give a good estimation. And take this R2 is 86.02%. It's a good estimation. And the next Super Bowl R2 using the equation of point listened in a varied Super Bowl since 1980 until the last that had been made when they wrote this book, obtained the following values of R2 for different models: linears 0.002, quadratic 0.082, logarithmic 0.003, exponential 0.005, power 0.001, based on these results. Which model best is the best model? Good model. What they suggest the result on the prediction of the number of points scored in a future Super Bowl game. Okay, see these values. Remember that every R quadrat most high is the best of the model's results. The result best model in the quadratic is the quadratic, and the best model is the result more largest square error. Future Super Bowl points will be many more full than previous ones. Yes, some less points. And then exercise 10. Deaths due to motor vehicle crashes will represent the number of deaths in the United States as a result of motor vehicle crashes. Use the best model and the second best model in order to calculate the number of this type of deaths projected for the year 2010. They differ much the two estimates. Okay, obtain this table and apply the square regression and cubic regression. For this, obtain the values of the table and when you obtain these values, go to statics, regression, graphic linear adjust, and put selection quadratic. And at this point, put the deaths. See Minitab work with this tip is most easy. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is I can put this and again. Okay, this obtain my equation quadratic cubic, and for obtain the cubic is put there and accept, and I obtain the other. And compare this quadratic equation is that if the differ is used 3 points, so x conform the values more near and cubic it's as more approximate. Yeah. And the cubic have more curves. And the more curves is passed for the points with C and C and C and C, and the other graphic is most recting. Is no pass for other points. It's the difference of the cubic and square regression. And the next 12. Deaths of manatees of natural causes. The following table includes the number of annual deaths of manatees in Florida of natural cause from 1908, according to the data from the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation. Is the best model very good model? Why? Calculate the number of tips of deaths project for the 6. The actual number of deaths from natural causes in the 6 was 81. What is the difference between the actual number of deaths by natural causes and the projected number of deaths by natural causes? Well, we have these dates, and we for the cubic regression equation. For this, go to Minitab and take these dates. Okay, let's go to statics, regression, graphic linear, cubic, and put length C35 no, 36 6 35 accept, and put the values of deaths in G and the values of the column C35 and the cubic, and accept, and obtain this table. Okay, and the cubic regression equation is deaths equal at this equation. Obtain the Minitab. And the next continues when the program of the material when respected the project of the estadistica inferencial. We obtain the example. The client requests a certain amount of material. Who work this with these dates? The reason is you take it retroelement when respect to the author's times recording. We have one plan. This plan is no move for all the other reasons. The other form of the C and this times is the we obtain a one equation when we can work when expected of the material request declined. Well, almost you. Okay. Well, we have I'm time the states, and now let's go to statics regression and respond of the battery finish and the G and the X and material solicited for the claim and line put line in the step. And well, who is less dates, we obtain this table and indicate is very simple for the form of the dates. And now we obtain the equation regression for obtain the value of material is necessary for work confirm the material of required for the claim. So one form for who can we work and respected this time of progression. Thank you for watching the video.